Hello dear learners, welcome back to my channel. I'm angelsinghrana and in this video we're gonna look how to sound more British instantly. But make sure to subscribe my channel. Let's begin. Now I'm gonna tell you some tips and sound to sound more British. So let's look in. Now step number 1 is the letter R. Yeah, the alphabet letter R. It's not a big deal, right? But it's play a main role to sound more British. So, what exactly the sound of R in British accent? So, R is pronounced but not always. Whenever there's an R and before R, if there any vowel, so the R is pronounced So let's look a simple example. Water is pronounced in British like water. Now second number is the TH sound. The TH sound. Now TH sound has two type of sound. The vibration one like a buzz, and without vibration one is no vibration. And I have had make a video on the TS sound for British accent. So if you don't check that video and you don't know how to pronounce TS sound in British, so let's look that video first, then you will understand that I'm what talking about. Now TS sound has two sounds, the Z and when you copying the sound in your words, you know that in beginning it's not looking like them a fluent, but as you practice about the TS sound in your words, so you will be sound more British instantly. Now step number 3 is the glottality. The glottality or the glottality. Especially when you want to sound Cockney. You know that modern English, that modern British English. So the glottality is whenever there's a T and before and after if there are any vowel, so you can take away the T. For example, British, 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 Britain, 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 water, water. Now, British, Britain and water is also correct, but in RP British English. And the British, Britain and water is, you know, the Cockney British English, the modern one British English. So if you want to sound like modern Cockney British English, so you can use the glottality. And if you want to sound like ancient English, the RP British English, so use normal one, British water. Now step number 4 is number 4 is the schwa sound. That schwa is our sound called that means is called schwa. And if you notice that I always say that gonna, wanna, piece of cake, so I'm using all the time the schwa sound. Schwa is very common thing in native speaker conversation. If you want to sound like more fluent, so you can use the schwa. Schwa is very simple thing. Schwa is only the sound. That going to the schwa gonna. Want to, wanna. Piece of cake, a piece of cake, a piece of cake, a piece of cake. And I have made a video on the schwa sound, which I am talking about the schwa sound. So let's check the video first if you don't know what this schwa sound exactly is. Now tell me in this sentence, where is schwa? The schwa is a piece of paper, a piece of paper, a piece of paper, a piece of paper, a piece of paper. It sounds more fluent and native speaker and English speaker use it all the time in their whole conversation. So in this video, I have tell you some sounds and tips to sound more British instantly. So follow these sounds and tips to sound more British. Feel free for hit the bell icon and subscribe button. Thank you. Keep growing.
Ascend with Angel. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.